Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, August 4, 2022. The day can begin with an easygoing, flowing energy, but as it advances, you may feel a bit drained or burdened by recent problems taking up a lot of room in your mind. With Mercury opposite Saturn, you may have heavier demands regarding chores or work and trickier dealings with others. You could feel that someone is pushing you away, or you might feel less than appreciated. Give others and yourself some breathing room, but draw boundaries if things are genuinely unfair, and you're doing far too much giving and not receiving much in return. Typically, the best way to handle a Saturn aspect is to be easy on yourself and humble with others. Even with some blocks or delays, you are more courageous about embracing and expressing your feelings. Your planetary ruler, our cosmic messenger Mercury, is heading downhill into a car crash. It's as if his brakes have broken, and he's spinning down the streets faster and faster with only devastation ahead. This energy will be activated both today and tomorrow, ensuring that extreme anxiety, bad news, or leaked secrets could pop up out of nowhere. This is because he will spin in the depths of your solar 12th house, crashing against the unstoppable force and immovable object of mighty and cold Saturn. If you end up feeling depressed and defeated, take some time for some TLC. Any mental stressors or inner monologues might calm down as the fiery moon enters a sluggish state by stationing void of course. This can be the perfect time to tone down any harsh perceptions of your talents, skills, or acts of bravado in the workplace. But this will not last forever, as the moon will enter your sign later in the afternoon. Once in your sign, you might feel slightly self-conscious as you examine yourself as a professional. Instead of beating yourself down, use the lunar energy to edit your professional presentation. Try not to take everything so seriously, put your financial worries aside. Relax and have fun. You will find that situations you thought would be horrible may actually turn out to be enjoyable. Remember that a big part of success lies in your attitude. If you convince yourself that things will be horrible, they probably will be. You are the only one who can make the decision to be happy. Regardless of how you may think, you always have this control. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts, and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. You've got some excess energy to burn. Grab a buddy, or even a date, and head off to work it on out. A long, hard run or even a short hike is just what your body needs. If the response you get from prospective dates is not always positive, consider how your approach might be improved. You may want to ask what you could change about yourself. Becoming more self-aware can help you understand what to change, or at least help you appreciate another's point of view or not. Have you been expecting a raise, promotion, or other sort of career break? Even if you haven't been expecting such a development, with the current astral energy at play, it just might come. All your efforts have not been lost on those who matter, and now they're paying off. Success and good fortune are well on their way, but remember, this has not come your way through default, or connections, or sheer luck. You've earned it. Here is a day that will be particularly open and favor activities touching on communication and creativity. The way you express yourself will be of utmost importance. Don't forget that words always have a fundamental impact. Make projects for the future, because this would be a particularly good period for it. Outside of having some words with those close to you, things should be constructive in your sentimental life. You are coming into a phase of peace and optimism. Take advantage of this and stop torturing yourself with trivialities and making comments that are out of place. As the moon leaves an adventurous part of your chart and returns to your career sector, this will have implications on both fronts that are above and beyond the same step it takes each month. As the adventurous lunar vibes of the last few days run their course, the first planetary activity on the adventurous front for the year is just 2 days away, and this has already energized forces on the playful and creative fronts. However, the moon not only kicks off a positive few days across the income, work and career fronts in the heart of the working week, but in a way that is a taste of things to come. As the moon wraps up its only visit to an adventurous part of your chart while Mars is in your romantic sector, it leaves behind a mix of romance, passion and adventure that the warrior planet will continue to fuel. This comes just as Venus, the planet of love, is getting a lot of support from the heavens during her last full week in your relationship sector. The stars align on the romantic and relationship fronts today. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury in Pisces connects with Uranus this morning, then shares a minor aspect with Pluto and the North Node of Destiny. This means that today could be extremely interesting as truths are revealed, most of which we didn't see coming. Thanks to the presence of Uranus, we should try to expect the unexpected. You might overhear people talking about a situation that involves you, allowing you to know the gossip about you that's going on behind your back. This could cause some conflict in your social relationships. However, it can help you know who you can trust and who has your back before you let them know your deep, dark secrets. Someone you think of as a friend could do something that affects your relationship. The one thing that's important to know is that you are in charge of your own destiny. If something isn't right for you, you will see today that it wasn't worth pursuing. This doesn't just concern situations but also perhaps relationships and friendships into which you've invested your energy and heart. In the morning, Mercury in Pisces forms a sextile to Uranus in Taurus, prompting exciting revelations. Information is disclosed, inspiration tapped, and surprise sentiments voiced. A willingness to speak from the soul inspires others to share feelings that they have previously held back. Staying receptive to what is imparted is key. Our beliefs may need to shift to accommodate what we are learning. This is an ideal influence to network and make new friends. We have a greater than usual ability to understand foreign ideas without taking differences of opinions personally. Following this, the Virgo moon opposes Jupiter in Pisces, suggesting that, while we should avail ourselves of new information, practicing discernment is key. Changing our minds when presented with fresh evidence provokes a powerful evolution within our own consciousness, helping us to grow as human beings. However, just because we are hearing interesting news doesn't necessarily mean we should pass it on. The risk during the Moon-Jupiter opposition is that we offhandedly feed the rumor mill. Gossip will have unintended consequences, especially if we haven't vetted our sources. Exercise self-control and resist the urge to publicly divulge what has been discovered. The next cosmic square of the day occurs between Mercury in Taurus and Saturn in Aquarius. This could make us feel at a loss for words as we rebel against the norms and conventions of society, or feel that we lack the motivation to even join the cause. Mercury in Taurus is stubborn in its thinking, while Saturn in Aquarius wants to protest against the status quo. When these planets in these signs clash, it can lead to disputes and arguments. None of these planets or signs like being told what to do. Unfortunately, it could lead to you feeling as though the world is against you.